Hey everybody, this is Mad Matt Carter. Thank you so much for watching the AIWF Network YouTube channel as well as the AIWF Ringside Wrestling channel. If you like what you see, please do us a big favor. Hit that like button, hit subscribe, and ring that bell to get notifications every time we post new videos on both our channels. It means a lot to us, and thanks a lot for watching once again.
That's right. It was a real hot day when we walked down the streets on what they buy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But what else will they buy? What else will they want? When next time you go to the store, think about that, you know? Yeah, I'll see you around, buddy. Come on, get going! Hey, go! Hey! There's your dog! Oh, man, it's all the video.
Alright everybody, we're here on AIWF Talk Fest. We got Rick Deezel and Brian Danzig here. Of course you saw what happened last week with Rick there and the situation with Don Carson, but unfortunately we got Don Carson and his little crony Jake Wheeler on the other side. There you see on the split screen.
Handle it.
You notice they put them over there with the set that doesn't have anything behind it, any paint or anything.
They put them over where they need to be.
No class.
He can't handle
That's
it.
where
He
no
can't
class
handle
people belong. Over on that side over there.
No class. No class.
Well, we're going to go ahead and take a phone call.
I can.
They want to run their mouth. Let's see. Well, lost that one.
He done cut them off. That's
Don't
all right.
nobody
Don
wanna talk to
Carson,
them.
as a lot of the folks seen last week what happened between me and Carson when he decided
Put
to
him
take
in the
it upon
hospital.
himself
That's what happens, right?
to play Cadillac baseball with me. I didn't much
I believe you hit a
appreciate
home
that.
run too, didn't you?
Oh, over the
As-
ballpark.
as-
Out the door.
A lot of people know, a lot of
was
people
funny.
don't. From that, I've got the bruised ribs of Don Carson. Okay.
Oh, gotta hate
Yes,
that.
I've got it,
I'm
but it's
gonna have
not
to
gonna hold me
apologize.
back.
No,
I'm
I
not
gotta
like
hate
you.
that.
When I get an injury, I don't sit somewhere and whine and cry about it. All right. I see you sitting over there laughing and all the that's fine. All right. I've got the injury. You had the injury. You laid at the house whining and crying.
Right, there's a
I've
big
got
difference.
my injury, but I'm still gonna be at the boxing center tonight. I still will wrestle tonight, Don Carson. I will take on King Cobra tonight. I will.
You might be bald.
Yeah, I don't see it happening. But I know I
Bald
got
with
hair
bruised
on my
ribs.
legs, snake.
That's a
tonight,
combination and a half, eh?
Put
that on the grill. We could put a ball with
That's
it.
all right. I can overcome it if I do got injury. My hair is very important to me, and I won't lose it.
Let's go ahead and take a call. Hello, you on there?
This is the Pro Wrestling Update for the week of Tuesday, August 13th through August 20th. Most information contained in this report derived from the Wrestling Observer and Pro Wrestling Torch newsletters. In WWF news, Ahmed Johnson has had to have kidney surgery and is out of SummerSlam, thus his title shot won via the battle ball at Monday Night Raw.
Why can't you talk about the AIWF on the show?
Ultimate Warrior looks like he's gone.
Yeah, who is this nut? Just cut him off.
Henry has signed a 10-year deal with the WWF. Barry
Who cares?
I don't care.
Who cares?
I don't care.
I don't care.
Your show sucks so bad.
He's another moron.
Talk about your own wrestling.
I know. That's terrible. That's terrible. At least with this show, we do AIWF wrestling. I mean, the wrestling about the AIWF, like tonight at the Boxing Center. This moron here, what does he sound like a machine?
Wrestling talk show. And fans can talk about wrestling.
Be prophylactic about it.
Dancy, you need to be quiet because, man, there's another car parked out there, all right? And you got to get to yours, okay?
Double J, Jeff Jarrett to go with the new
Who?
board order.
Double who?
The
singing nobody.
That's what he is.
Rick Deezel, don't you know how to turn somebody off, cut them off?
Yeah, I mean, this is boring. Cut the guy off.
These are the fans.
Cut the guy off.
We don't cut our fans off.
That's right. We don't.
Sound like he hung up on you, though, didn't he? You got tired of hearing the ignorance. That's what I say. There you go. Finally got a little bit of brains about it.
Well,
Apologize.
we got Charles and Don Carson.
Well, we know
grabbing
you need to apologize
telephone
for
off
your
our
ignorance
hands.
and all that, but that's okay. We accepted that.
We're going to take a call. Here you go. You on there?
Who's that guy in the red and white shirt?
Who that?
That's
Which
Fat
one?
Boy.
That's
Oh,
Dangerous
okay.
Don Carson,
Eagle Man.
baby. TV8, I'm the guy who runs
Eagle
Rick Deezel.
Man.
That's right, baby. The biggest ego in the
That's
business.
Donut
And I
Don
run
Carson
that
right
over
there.
again
Everybody's
this week.
hero to the hospital last week.
Did you say his name was Don?
Donut Don Carson.
Okay, now hush. I want to talk to him.
Go ahead.
Why didn't you run over him? I would have helped you pay.
All right, lady. Lady with brains. I want this lady.
All righty now.
Ma'am,
Yes.
I want you tonight to come to the Boxing Center. You got my personal name. You come, Don Carson. You come to the door. You mention my name. I get you in for free. You come down, watch Don Carson win the AIWF Heavyweight Championship.
Well, can I? Why didn't you just run over him? I mean,
Well, I tried. If you notice, he moved out of the way.
I see. I wasn't even here this week, and I'm glad y'all. Last week. I am so glad y'all saw that y'all showed that this
I
morning.
mean, listen, I agree with you, ma'am, but he moved out of the way, and the best I could do was my car door. As you can see, here's the video.
Yeah,
Watch him
I
right
loved
here.
that.
He
That was
jumped.
great.
Can you see that?
That was great.
Well, look, he moves right here. Well, I see he moves, so I get him with the car door. One way or another, you're going to pay when you go up against the TVA. You can mouth all you want. You can say what you want. Can you do that, Rick Deezel?
That's right. You had to use the car.
Hold on, hold on. Hold on.
2x4 to take you out. You had to use a car.
Hold on, boys. You claim to have class. Let the young lady talk. Can you
It
not
don't
take
matter
Go
what
ahead.
you use as
you
long
not
as you
take
get the job
criticism?
done.
Well, it sounds to me like
got
like
this
she
job
does
get the
play.
job done though.
Oh,
Well,
Sitting right
Over
here.
talking
I know it.
me. Over
Wait a minute now. Y'all don't get too wild now.
Hey,
All right, here you show
when the
your
man
colors.
left,
Deezel.
he was over the
Over-talking.
ground.
We get somebody
Well,
on the phone.
everybody's got their own opinion,
We
you know.
laid him out for
Uh-huh.
weeks.
Right.
We laid him out.
Look at this. Look, you
I
notice
really
one
like
thing.
this part.
You notice
He's
one
back
thing,
the next
gentlemen.
week.
Hold on a minute. You notice one thing, gentlemen. I did this by myself. Wasn't
Yeah,
two
that
of
was
you.
with your
Wasn't
own
three
two
of you.
hands.
This was alone.
Oh,
You see
okay.
that,
That's
but that-
right. You have to be alone
was
because
alone.
you
Rick,
have
look
to
at
be
yourself
alone
later.
because you
What's
stupid
going-
Parker
what's going
beats
through your
up
mind?
130-pound referees for a living.
Big deal. But we
Yeah,
got
that's real
the job done.
Yeah.
You've got Brian Danzig sitting beside you for your protection. Once again, we got the job done. Hey, I run over with the car. I told you I was going to do
What do you
I
got
had to
sitting
do.
beside you? He sure ain't for
This is my
protection.
manager. This is a manager. This is not a wrestler.
I wanna
This is a
wrestle him for
manager.
that big
This
old
is
belt
Jake
he's
Wheeler.
got.
What does he do? What does he
think
manage?
about
What does
that
he
now?
actually
He
do?
takes care of my business. He does my booking. He makes sure my bills are paid.
I bet he
takes
does.
care of my business because I can concentrate on the job.
Does he
I gotta
book you at
do.
the nearest farm near down there?
Time out. It looks like Don can do the job by himself. He don't need no
Yeah.
Right there, look. Look at Rick Deezel. Look, Rick.
Don
Look at
Carson has
yourself
never
laying
been able to
there.
do nothing by
Look at you trying to
himself.
kiss my shoe. You're
like
trying to
Rick-
kiss
hey,
my
Rick,
feet,
look
so
like
don't
you're
hit
doing
me.
the
Hey,
Bill
Don
Wilson
Carson,
by
no reason
table
Don
six.
Carson has to do something by himself is because Sebastian Kane is
I'm
laying
very
at the
proud of
house
what
on
I've done right here.
suspension for throwing
does
a
not
referee
need
around.
Sebastian
You didn't
Kane
do
to come
nothing
to
by
you and take
yourself.
you
had to
down.
take a
He
2,000
proved that
pound
last
car
week.
to help you.
Much like that
Well, it looked
2x4
like he
that you
did it by
used, Rick
himself right
Deezel.
there.
Much like the 2x4 you used, right? What's the
I don't
difference?
see Don
Yeah, I
and
hit you
Haynes
with a
sitting
two
there
before you
praying
lay out.
over
Why don't
you.
you let this young lady talk?
He's ignorant, man. He's ignorant.
Let this young
criticism.
lady state her opinion and be quiet because you can't take criticism. Sit there and
Yeah, she
listen.
stated
truth
her
hurts
opinion very
him.
well.
And we've let her.
And you've
Yeah, that's
interrupted
right.
her constantly.
Constantly. Every time
She's got a right to her
speaks.
opinion just like anybody else.
Constantly
I don't go to
interrupted.
hear
wrestling, so I
Weasel over
won't
there
be
talking
there
to you.
tonight. Because, I mean, you know, that's not my thing. But I do watch this every once in a while on Saturdays.
down
And, Don,
to the boxing
you
center.
did a great job by
Thank
yourself.
Woo! Thank you.
You threw him over the banner by yourself. And he was the one laying on the ground.
Tell the rope. There it
And
is.
you did not use the car at that point. Now, he's the one who wanted to attack the car. Now, that was his
That's
stupidity.
exactly.
That's
You're right.
that's
Oh,
because
you
I
were
wasn't
the truth
running.
is-
This is
the
the
truth
first,
is-
that's the first
running
sensible
away.
person I've
I
heard in
done hurt
Martinsville
you.
since
I
I've
didn't
been
wanna
here.
hurt
You threw me off a
Why would you run
porch
after
out
the
here.
car? Now, that
You
is
threw
so
me 8
So?
feet down
Better
off a
you than
big-
him.
That's
What
right.
was you
a
gonna
big
do?
log, and
The
I
car
still
keep
get
it
up
from
and
over?
chase you across the parking lot
Right.
because you was running away.
You're
You know, I got a
glutton for
feeling this
punishment.
show's going down the gutter just like he
The
did
fall
last
hurt
week.
his head and he didn't
got
have nobody
brain
to
I
see
swear
him.
it is.
You've got brain damage
It's
from
going
the
down
fall.
the gutter.
Not a coward.
Y'all calm down. Hey,
Right.
Rick.
Why is that
chill,
guy
man.
sitting next to you,
I know,
tag
why,
team
that's
partner?
right, he
And I'm here
took
by myself.
You have to be. They won't let your tag team partner back in the show.
Yeah.
But the thing about this is, I didn't have to have one for protection.
That's
Then
right.
why did you
It is
pick up
by
another one in
yourself.
Mount Airy? Why are there 3 of you
Roma.
now? 4 counting your little dumpy manager over
Don't worry
there.
about my manager.
Cow
Brand
pad.
him with my belt
buckle's so
buckle.
big, all you see
I'm
is
gonna
a
brand
half a
him with
pair
his
of
belt
boots sitting
buckle.
over there.
I'm gonna brand him with that belt buckle.
Hey, Don.
And I'll get you too, Weasel.
Don,
Yes,
your
ma'am.
manager must be doing a very good job. You put him on the ground.
Yes, ma'am. He's doing a fabulous
But I
job.
want to
Jake
know
Wheeler's
why
got
Rick
ma'am.
tackled the
Thank you.
car. What was his intentions of doing why did
All
he
I
attack
cared
the
about
car?
was getting to Don Carson. The
He
man
was
was
Looking at about
scared
who's
and running
running
away.
the car.
Listen.
Why did you
What
attack
Diesel
the
looks
car?
like
When
right
he was
there.
running away,
Diesel looked
all
just
I
like
wanted-
the
I
possum
was- I
that
did
tried
not
to
wanna
cross the
let him
road
get
that didn't
away.
get
That's all I
there.
was
The
scared
possum
about.
that didn't
Yeah, but
try
the
to
windows
cross the
was
road.
rolled
Boy
up,
says
and you
it's the best
instead of
word.
I'd have
getting on
went
the
through the
side,
windows
trying to
if
catch
I'd
us
have
from
got-
the side, you go and
He was
tackle
on
I
the
the
would have
hood.
went through the window.
Now,
If he'd have hit it with that nose he's got, he would have went through the window.
Tell the truth about this, Rick. You're on the hood going, please, Mr. Carson, forgive me. I didn't mean to lay hands on you. You were begging forgiveness
Oh,
on the
man.
hood of my car. I seen that. But, I slung you off the hood and I tried to leave. And I thought better about it. Now, I was a little upset about Charles not being there, but I'll be all right about that, I guess. But we'll handle that. I mean, he takes me
I
my
guess you
set away.
figured the car could
Okay.
do what you couldn't do by yourself, right?
Just
Well,
like
he
the
put
2x4
you on the
you
ground,
used,
Rick
right?
Deezel. He put
All right.
you
you
on the
hit me
ground
with a
by
2,000-pound
yourself.
car.
You
always
don't
a
want
Watch out.
Don't
Hey,
miss the show, dog.
Rick,
You hit me with
Rick.
a car, I don't miss the show.
We need to calm down, man. We need to take some more calls.
There's the possum effect.
We need to get back to
You see the possum.
We need to get back to some calls about the boxing
Let
center
the lady
tonight.
finish this. Look, ma'am, you're welcome to come to the AIWF to the boxing
She
center
said she
tonight.
won't come see you,
We're
big
gonna come
fat
down there.
ass.
You want Rick Deezel's putting his hair on the line tonight against the snake. Hey, I'm in the building. Ain't no telling what I'm capable of doing.
Is Charles there?
Charles is running around here back in the
He's here.
background.
Charles is one of my good buddies. Okay.
Oh,
He
okay.
will know the phone.
Oh, okay, now we know what that explains the whole
Are
phone
you
call.
a selfie,
I like
Charles?
Bob
Hey, man, the
Bill
guy's
and all
got
the
class.
rest
I
of
know
them
you
too.
rednecks over
But
there. You got a
I
problem.
You're one of the
guarantee-
few that
Wait a
likes.
minute, wait a minute.
Right,
You
Charles
said
Wolf.
over at
Rick,
Don
this is
Carson
for
talking
you.
about
Rick,
Charles
this is
having
for you
class.
about
You
your
didn't think
hair.
about him
Wait a minute,
having
Rick.
too much
Hey, Rick.
class.
Listen.
This
is
is
that
about
say?
your hair,
So we
okay?
can get off
Here,
here.
listen to the
If
woman.
Rick, I mean, if Charles Rourke was to give me a pair of scissors, I would pay him $20 just to let me cut your hair.
Man,
You get good money for her today to make wigs out of.
Hold on, ma'am. He's put his hair on the line tonight at the boxing center. Come on down. If the opportunity arises and Mr. Deezel loses that, I'll personally come hold him down. You want to cut his hair?
Okay, I tell you what, I might just come to this thing because I've never
It won't
been
cost
before,
her
but I
20
just
bucks.
might come.
Hey, it's a lot of
Getting
fun.
awful close.
If you can take just two good sized pieces off of his head, I will hang it
Hey.
on my antenna and I will put a sign on it, Rick
Are you
Deezel
looking at
hair.
You say you like Don Carson, right?
Are you
Yeah.
looking at your television?
Well, that big clown.
know it's
Rick
funny.
Deezel ain't got a
Ma'am, you
chance
see
in
the
the world.
TV?
That big
Whoever
clown's
got
going
them
for the
scissors,
title tonight.
Just whack one good piece off of it and I'll put it on my antenna.
Well, you know it's funny, Don
I'll
Carson.
get you a piece of it.
You talking about how Charles got class. You weren't too worried about how much class he had. You was calling him all them names running around in here last week looking for him.
That's right.
I
I was
wasn't
upset
here
at Charles
last week,
Wolf.
so I
That's
wasn't
right.
in here looking for him. Now,
That's
how about
exactly
that?
right. The man
I was
said to
I
be
was
here.
not
I was
even in
talking
the
about
meeting
Don
last
Carson.
week.
Look at here.
Well,
Snap,
we need
snap.
to take some
Yeah,
more.
we need-
Pretty boy
Take
gonna
some
lose his
more
hair.
You got your opinion, though. We appreciate the call anyway.
Charles,
Ma'am.
man, because you're lucky that you're even on this show.
That's right, man.
So you don't be talking about Charles.
Okay.
Or any
Well,
other.
The man don't
We
pay
appreciate
his
your
bills
opinion
before he
anyway,
pays
all right?
for a minute of this
Have a
here
nice
now.
day.
You know when he gets
All right, we take another call here. Hello, you on there?
Hey, Eddie. Hey, Brian.
How you
Hey,
doing?
Rick.
Glad we got somebody sensible on here now.
That's right. Don, I gotta ask you a question.
Yes, ma'am.
How come you couldn't do it in the ring? Why'd you have to use a car?
He won't sign the paperwork, ma'am. I've asked for tag team
The
title
paperwork-
matches time
hey,
after time
paperwork
again.
is
And he
signed,
gives an
buddy
excuse.
boy.
He gives an excuse that the committee won't give you the match. Ma'am, that's the biggest bull that I ever seen in my life. Every time I look at him, I call him at home.
He
I
is
harass
scared.
him. I send
He
the
is
title. I
scared
send
to
the
get in the
paperwork.
ring with
He
you.
will not sign it. He will not
It's-
approach the
it-
committee.
the
I have
paperwork
begged
been
him.
signed.
I have begged him
Let
for
me
this
tell you
match,
something.
and I cannot get the match.
Hey, can you stop running your mouth for a second?
Oh, Brian,
let me tell
you
you
want to go over the back of
We
your
ain't
boy?
got-
Hey, you
we're
need a
not
haircut
worried-
too, brother. You need one too.
Hey.
We can arrange that too.
and you don't. You don't need a haircut.
That's
That's right, brother. I got
That's
one
one
thing
thing you got going for you, Don Carson. You'll never need another haircut as long as you live.
I like to look like a decent human being.
He say
A
so.
decent gorilla. Let me tell you something.
A gorilla.
We weren't
Look here,
concerned about no paperwork last time we was at the boxing center when we jumped in the ring and you jumped out like a bunch of scared rabbits.
remember right,
we were
Deezel
standing
lost that match too,
right in the
didn't
middle of the ring waiting
lost
for
that
you.
too, didn't
No
you, Rick?
paperwork, no match,
Hey,
no nothing.
they make
We
excuses
just wanted
when they
you
get
two
beat a lot,
in the
don't they?
ring and you ran scared. So don't tell me that we're hiding behind lawyers and paperwork and all that junk.
Exactly.
We weren't looking for no
here.
paperwork.
We've
My
already
heart
signed.
believes in
Listen to you
sympathy.
cry,
We've
man.
already signed the
Big
contracts,
deal.
Don.
Okay.
Well, if you sign them,
boys.
If you
I ain't
sign
got
them
'em yet.
I know
I ain't
we've
seen 'em.
signed them.
I ain't
We're
seen
just
nothing.
waiting for the AIWF to tell us when it's going to happen.
Oh, they got to tell you when to be
I'll
the
draw
champion.
some
They got to
contracts
tell
up.
you when
That
to be
show's
the
out of
champion.
control today, as you can tell.
Don.
It's out of control every week.
Don.
Yes, ma'am.
It's not hard to find Rick Deezel at the boxing center. They
That's
will
right.
get in the ring.
That's right.
Ma'am, I've tried.
Just like we were
I
last
got to have a
time.
contract. I want those title belts.
You ain't even got a partner. What do you want to
Sure,
say?
hey, if I got to do it, I do it by myself.
Well, you gonna get your buddy Jake there to tag him with?
Don't you worry about Jake.
He's got his own.
Jake will take
Wheeler
you,
right
boy.
here is
That's right.
management
Mr.
only for
Weasel
TVA.
boy over there.
He don't get involved. Eddie Wilson, you run your mouth, son. You might just find yourself in a world of hurt too.
What are you gonna do it? He score your Jake buddy ain't gonna do it.
Don't you worry about Jake. He don't lower himself.
He ain't gonna do
like
nothing.
You, Eddie Wilson.
It's above
But let me tell
me.
you something, son. You had your little day, and you know the sun's got to shine on a dog's butt every day. All right. Once in a while.
You look at your face. You're gonna be talking about a dog's
Look who
butt.
he beat,
that's
though.
fine.
I mean,
Look,
you know.
that's right. Look who you beat. You got to face
He beat
me.
Breckenridge.
All right.
Big
I'm
deal.
not Major Breckenridge.
I ain't gotta face you.
You go if you run that mouth.
I'm not
gonna
wrestling
make
you
you pay,
tonight.
son. You just get out of my business and stay out of my business.
You don't. Hey, Don Carson, the paperwork's been signed. The AIWF just got to sign. As a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, the AIWF has signed matches with us before, and for some reason or another, they never happen.
Y'all didn't.
And it's never been our fault,
We've
Don.
always been there.
Now, show me one.
Now that you've got Jake Wheeler with you, maybe he can negotiate
Show
that
me
contract.
Well, I will
as well.
negotiate that
Right.
thing. I will
Yeah.
sign it myself.
We'll put it up like
Tonight.
this. Jake
I'll
Wheeler.
be fine. I ain't worried about.
Yeah, it'd be
I mean,
cool.
Look,
come on,
we're
I've got
on the
King
move
Cobra
right
tonight.
now.
He's
Petition
no-
AIWF.
He's got King Cobra tonight.
Oh,
The paperwork is on the offices of the AIWF. That's where it's at. I don't keep the paperwork.
Yeah.
You gonna
Why
be-
haven't I got the return contract on my desk?
I haven't
Why
seen
Jake
anything.
not got
I
it
have
yet?
not seen anything from them.
Then you need to talk to
He's
the
scared.
AIWF.
Why can't you act a little more
He's
civil over there, Don? Keep this thing under
Hey,
control.
Wilson, why are you interrupting me?
Why can't you be a little more civil and quit hollering?
you
Keep
worry
running
about
your
what I am.
mouth so
Why are
much.
you interrupting
It's
me?
impossible. It's impossible not to interrupt you. You're constantly running your mouth. That's
I'm
why.
trying to find a point with y'all's ignorance here. You take about
Our
they haven't
ignorance?
give the contract. They haven't given the okay. I'm waiting, guys. That's all I'm doing is waiting.
Well,
You know,
we
you-
waited on you for 6 weeks while you laid at the house.
You know what I got to
lying
say?
behind
I didn't
about
get no
your knee
paperwork.
hurt.
I didn't
I'm
get
sitting
no
here with
paperwork.
bruised ribs, Don Carson.
That's a
All right?
fat
I'm
belly.
sitting here and can't hardly even breathe without screaming,
Pull your
sitting
shirt
up.
back.
But I'm still going to wrestle
Look,
tonight.
the
I'm
smell
not
is
going to
drifting
sit
down the
house and cry and
hallway,
cry.
okay?
Oh,
The
I'm
smell is
really
coming
hurt.
down the hallway. Put your arms down, all
My
right?
heart bleeds for him in so much
You gonna be there tonight, ain't you?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Of course.
All right
Down to
then.
Boxing Center. Watch Rick Deezel get his hair cut. Watch Don Carson take heavyweight title
We're
home.
gonna go ahead and take another call. We'll see you tonight.
Oh, okay.
All right, take it easy.
Bye.
Rick Weasel.
All right, we're gonna get this line 3. They've been holding a while. Hello, you on there? Hello?
It's Jimmy Henry.
Deezel.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Hey, look, man. Y'all making the show worse than
last
mine.
week.
I told him, man, I'm trying to keep this thing calm because I'm trying to be the mediator.
Hey, look.
I lost it last week, man. I really lost it with old Jake over there, but I'm telling you,
Scared.
I'm determined this week to try to keep this thing under control, but I'm just one man. I can't do it. Charles is egging it on,
The
man.
last one on the set was who ruled that set when it was over with.
See what I mean?
Hey, Ed.
Yeah.
We were sitting.
We were down. We were there. We were the only ones in the
Hey,
room.
look, the show would be better if y'all would just let one talk at a time, man. You can't
I've been trying to
understand
tell
what
you.
happened.
Interrupts all
That's
the
what I
time.
told Don.
Start talking people with such ignorance.
I told
Don
Don
Carson
there.
don't know how to let one person talk.
Let one person
He's constantly
talk, man.
talking.
Them
That's what you
them
have
over
to
there
know.
is ignorant as the
I
people
told
here.
Don, I said, let's try to keep this thing civil.
Look
Look
would
at
not
it. Look at
interrupt
it. He's
somebody when they're
constantly
talking.
If you look over at the script, what?
Ask the
What?
girl
Well,
that was
his
just on the
mouth- his
phone,
mouth-
the girl that has some
his mouth has
sense.
to be
How much
open.
did y'all interrupt her?
Even if
She
it's
never
right, she never
one
could
sentence.
talk.
His mouth still has to
I don't know what
Doing,
Kate,
man.
man.
This is a call-in talk show, so we'd appreciate
really- I'm
you shut
serious.
up long enough to let some of the fans speak.
I don't.
All I hear is
Charles
you,
grabbed the
Brian,
phone on
and
that
Eddie,
first
all right?
caller.
All I hear is that
You know,
group
he's
over
trying to
yonder in
tell
the
us
studio
about our
running
wrestling
their
news.
jaws.
Why do they even
And he
want them
interrupted
other
that.
people
I
to speak?
thought
They
that
ain't got
was
no more
kinda
sense
rude.
than them three nuts sitting
Anyway,
over
go
there.
ahead, man.
Go
Finish.
Go ahead, man. We ain't
I
gonna
know it. We
interrupt.
only had
Hey,
one
hold up,
call.
hold up, man. Hold up, okay? Hey, Brian.
What's that?
Yeah.
The one in the middle. Hey, since his ribs hurt, man, why don't you take his spot, man?
I can't. I have a. I would. I mean, I'll be there with him. I'll be at ringside,
Brian's
and
Brian's
I'll do what I
scheduled.
can. But
Brian's
I can't
scheduled
take
to
his
have-
place.
Brian is scheduled to have to take care of things with Jumping Jimmy tonight.
Hey, Rick.
Oh, yeah.
Rick. I
Yeah.
still think you can beat him with broken ribs, man.
That's
messed
right.
up
See,
ribs.
exactly. There's no reason
Watch
for
out
me to
for
take
his
his
snake.
place.
Dude, hey, you can beat
I
him,
don't
man.
need, I don't
can
need
take
Brian
King.
to take my place.
No.
I'm good.
Hey,
can take
hey,
King.
man. Hey, look. Ain't nothing wrong with long hair, buddy.
That's right.
Hey, I got long hair myself, and ain't nothing wrong
Yeah,
with
you
long
one of
hair.
them hippie type,
Ain't
stinky
nothing wrong.
redneck looking fellas too. No
Oh, you
bathing
one of them
individuals.
bald-headed rascals?
Hey, man, I ain't got long hair, but ain't nothing wrong with it. I mean,
Hey, good luck, Rick.
all right, man. Take it easy.
Ain't nothing wrong with you, Eddie.
Hello, you on there?
Yeah, he is. He's a brown.
Yeah, I want to speak to that dangerous Don Carson.
Yeah,
man.
Go ahead. He's listening.
Where's your partner at? I thought there was two of you as we
Sebastian
heard.
That's him in the background.
See, the boy talks about manners. Talks
How
about
rude
this
was
and
that? How rude was
Shut
that?
up. Sebastian King was suspended for 30 days for choke slamming a referee.
He probably deserved it.
He done a
Probably he
good
laid
job.
his hands on,
He
on
done
my
a
partner,
good job with
and my
that
partner
referee. too.
reacted accordingly. He lost his cool. He spun around. He
Where
grabbed
is
the
your
man, he
partner
slammed
right now? Do you know?
him. No, ma'am, I do not.
You didn't
know
tell
where
him
he's
what
at
the whole
today.
story
Listen, I
was.
want to hear this.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Where is your partner right now?
That I don't know
I
right
thought
now.
y'all
He's
did
probably at
everything
home.
together.
Ma'am,
I thought y'all did everything together. I thought you were the fabulous two. So where is your partner right now, bad boy?
I don't know right now where he's at.
I think he's at Northern Surry Hospital having a baby, don't you?
He did look a little pregnant last time I
I knew his wife was expecting. Yes, ma'am.
Why aren't you there?
Because I had to do the show this morning.
Oh, I see. So, you know, he's willing to leave the show to take you wherever you need to go when you get crippled up or whatever, but you're not willing to stay away from the show whenever he needs you, huh?
Well, ma'am, Sebastian would want me to do what I needed to do to get the job done.
Right.
Oh. Is there a little dissension in the ranks here?
There might be.
You sure did get quiet over there.
It sure did, didn't it?
Well, you have
Sebastian
done
knows-
something amazing, man.
Sebastian King knows I'm going to do what I got to
We
do.
have found somebody
It is
that knows how to make Don Carson be quiet.
If his
Wow.
wife is in the hospital, I will be there before the sun goes down.
Well, what time do you think the sun goes down, Mr. Carson?
Probably by, say, I don't know what, 6 o'clock? Up here in this town, in these mountains, who knows?
Guy got quiet.
Don Carson. Oh man,
Ain't
this
nothing
is
stumped
great.
about this boy.
Now, I wonder what his problem
You're
is.
very stumpy, actually.
As we can see, we hear their ignorance and display of mannerism that
They
these
are
young men claim
very
to
ignorant.
have.
Very ignorant.
Displaying it on television right now. You know, this is what I'm talking about.
You know, if I recall,
Oh,
Sebastian
my.
told us. To
I
come
just
here
want you
this
to know
morning
I'm
do
going to
this
be at
show.
your match tonight, and I tell you what, when I do see you, you've had it. I'm gonna throw something at you.
That's quite all right. I'm used to that.
I bet you are. You're
I am.
disgusting.
That's right. You tell him, man.
It's downright disgusting. I don't know why they let people
Speaking of
like you
disgusting,
on
it's
the
on the
air.
screen next to me right now.
Yeah. She.
He needs a haircut just like that
I know,
goober
he's
over
doing
beside
that
him.
too.
They're talking to you over here, Don. You need to listen, man.
I'm listening
Yeah.
up.
Go
I'm
ahead.
listening up.
Thank you very much for your undivided attention.
You're quite welcome.
We
Speaking of
appreciate your
divided,
call.
I'm glad he's divided away from me because he smells.
Call us back some other time now, you hear? Hello, you on there?
Hey, Deezel.
Yes, sir. What's going on?
Good to see you back up here, big man.
Hey,
Can he call?
I don't care what who says.
He ain't gonna do much in the ring tonight
You
either.
whipped Don's hind end, slapped out of the building to the outside.
There you
You
go.
was unlucky. You went over. If his big fat butt had been over, then it looked like a pile of cow manure down there. Don,
You see who
I'll
was in the
tell you
hospital
something.
then.
You showed yourself as nothing but a coward by not getting out of that car
I got the
like
job
a
done.
man.
I got the job done. Oh, shit,
Fixing him like a man, and here
I
you
got
are
the job
trying to
done.
run
Talking
over
about
a
coward, you
car
got
door.
him on
by
his
four.
leg and he
Knock
runs
him
this
down.
2 by 4 and jumps on you.
Need to
jumps
go
on
Talk
back
about
to
a coward.
Tennessee, boy, wherever you come from.
That's right.
Because round up here, I don't know.
I
You
know round up
need
here, the
somebody to
inbred,
whip
your
your
stink,
hind
your
end.
smell,
See, you
I
can't
know,
keep your
food
mouth
stand,
shut
go
long
once a
enough.
What'd you think about that last call,
Oh,
bud?
here.
You know why Don Carson has trouble keeping his mouth shut? Because he's afraid that somebody's going to say something that makes a lot of sense, and he's going to try to talk
One
over
thing I
him
never
so
have to
can't
worry
nobody
about
else
Rick
hear him.
Deezel is that
Because
being
see
you,
what happened
brother.
last
That's one
time he
thing I
sat
never
down
got to
and
worry
listened to
about.
Somebody.
I can run over anybody with a car, but being man enough to whoop his hind end is a different story.
That's right.
That's right.
Different story, brother.
Exactly.
You come on face me 1-to-1. I've asked for it. I've begged for it. I looked for the title. No paperwork.
Like the man said,
He
I done
will
whipped
not
your butt
come
all
in
the way
the
out
ring.
the building last weekend.
That's right.
Hey, who took the trip to the hospital? Who's got the bruised ribs? Hey, you
Well,
sent me to the
Howard done
hospital,
that.
Rick Deezel. I sent you to the hospital.
Wait
That's
a
one
minute.
apiece. I guess this is the deciding
Wait a minute
factor.
now.
The only thing that I hit you with last week was this.
Right. What about the knee? 2x4, huh? What about a 2x4?
And you was out
Nobody
6
wants
weeks,
to
you
hear
hit me
that.
with a car.
Big deal.
And I'm back in a week.
Right.
Don,
Back in a week. That shows how stupid you are, isn't it?
All right,
Because,
after
brother,
he
you're going
done
to lose your
fell off-
career. You keep acting like this.
you won't keep your mouth shut long enough for somebody to say nothing.
I don't want to hear your lip run
You
over
tell
there.
him, man.
I'll come out there and I will slap you. You show up tonight at the boxing center. I will slap you.
I'm
Well,
gonna
listen
be
to the
that
man
fat
talk.
boy, and I will approach you. You ever lay a hand on me, you a dead son of a bitch.
Watch your mouth. Hey,
How you
listen,
like-
You won't
show your
slap this
ignorance
man.
some
This
more.
man
Come on,
right here is
get
one of my
pumped up
friends.
about it.
I'm
Show
not
your
All these
ignorance
kids,
to
the
me.
won't
youngins
slap
watching
this
the
man.
show and people
I'll
talk
tell you
like
that.
that on
There you go. There's a prime representative why this man is everybody
one
in Martinsville
good thing-
idol. Listen to him. He stinks.
One-
He
one
smells
good thing
bad.
about it.
And you cuss and you run that mouth.
One good thing about it, after Don Carson's annex the last couple of weeks,
He got a call.
he probably, I'm sure the AIWF's watching this tape.
I
You know
hope
what I'm
so,
saying?
boys.
sure
I'm
they are.
asking-
Watch this
I'm
tape, dog.
publicly asking for a title match.
It won't happen. He's
Yeah,
scared.
man.
Get off of here, and I'm gonna be up there tonight. And I want him to slap me.
Boxing center.
You come on up there, man.
I
Look
will
at these.
be.
You
All
be
right,
there.
man.
He probably won't get a chance.
They ain't gonna
to.
mess with you.
Nah, he won't.
What? Over the balcony you go.
Speaking of which, tonight at the Boxing Center, Mr. Carson.
Yeah, but you see all the punches you're getting before, don't you?
Aren't you supposedly supposed to have a
Oh,
title
look,
match?
who went over the top? Brother, where it
Look
count?
at that.
It got done.
Well,
He went over the. Look at him. Look at him hugging
Look,
that tie.
lay in there. Lay in there.
He's
Watch
down
it kiss
and
my
out.
feet. Where it got done, brother. It
Please
got
don't grab me
done.
no more, Mr.
That's
Carson.
enough. Let's take a
Please
call.
don't
Hello,
grab me
you on
no
there?
more, Mr. Carson.
Hey, Deezel.
Yeah, man.
How long would it take you to beat him in a match? About a minute or two.
Do what?
How long would it take you to beat him in a match? About a
I
minute
think
or
kick
two.
him in his bum leg. Won't take that long.
Probably.
That
Consider.
long.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't stand half the chance in a
Diesel
match
over
that he
the
stood in the
middle.
parking lot because you
This
can't
man
get a
talks
car in
about,
the ring.
Oh, how
Yeah.
tough he is.
Agree.
Oh, how strong he
you
is.
go up to the
Kick him in his
title.
bum leg.
Do what?
Why don't you go up to the championship?
Well, right now he don't hold the belt.
Who's got it?
Right now the title's vacant.
Yeah, the heavyweight title's vacant. He'll be wrestling for it tonight, though. He's wrestling Jackie Anderson over at
Watch
the Boxing
that,
Center
Jackie,
for the
brother. I'm
vacant
coming.
heavyweight title
Jackie's
tonight.
going
Yeah,
down.
winner of that
Jackie
match
ain't got
it
no
will be
chance.
the new AIWF heavyweight champion.
You looking
Hey,
at
when
the
he
new
gets to
AIWF
the point
heavyweight
you
champion
beat
right
him.
here, brother.
I believe you could.
Oh, when he gets it, We'll see how quick
If he
he gives
gets
me
it.
or Brian Danzig a title shot.
You got to get through Brian. He's got to get through Jackie Anderson first, and that's not easy.
Exactly. He's got to beat Jackie Anderson, and trust me, if anybody knows how tough Jackie Anderson is, it's me and Brian Danzig.
You know what Jackie Anderson's going to have to worry about, though, don't you? All his little cronies going to be outside there.
What's this herd of people you got over here on this?
Why have all these people? He ain't man enough to get in there and fight. Then what's the deal?
We called him, got
Man,
Brian
whatever.
Danzig up here to protect him, to make sure
Hello,
I don't
Yonah.
jump him again.
I know.
Hey, Don.
What?
Hey, why don't y'all have a cage match, man?
Brother, anytime I sent the paperwork in, but the committee won't give it to me.
I'll tell you, I heard the AIWF is still working on that.
Hey, Deezel, do y'all?
I think it's funny. Okay, I think something's real funny.
Me
Okay,
too. I can't get nothing off their desk.
He says that he's
Somebody
sent
wants
his
to answer in the mailbox.
He said that he signed his contract, sent it in. I've signed my part. Brian signed his part on the contracts.
Why ain't they on my desk?
You know it's
What do you-
funny,
why
dog.
don't my
The
dad-
AIWF received them, but
I've seen
you know,
him. He
doesn't
it's
want to
real
face the
strange.
fact
You're
that you
saying
can beat
I've
him.
that you haven't
He doesn't
seen the
want his
contract.
fans to see
It
him
wouldn't
get beat.
surprise me if they're not laying at your house up on a shelf hid under
Have you
something,
looked at the screen,
so
Rick?
that maybe nobody will have to see them.
I want you to look what Charles Rourke is up to. He's got you and Don Carson wrestling tonight.
Hey,
That's not
Rick,
signed yet.
Yeah, man.
that doesn't
Charles
mean it won't
trying to
happen,
stir it
man.
up, man. That's all he's doing.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
all.
Hey,
I
he's
honestly-
doing nothing, man,
Multiple
but just trying
contracts.
to
We
stir
were
stuff
signed
up.
in with blank stipulations.
Charles wants
anything. but
Charles
they've
wants
never been
Don
returned.
Carson to do the show.
Don't
He
matter
wants
what kind of
somebody he
match.
can
Get in the ring and
control.
fight.
You know,
He's
Rick
back.
does his own thing.
Don't
you know.
nobody
Don
control
Carson,
me, baby.
He, you know,
I
he
do
can tell
what I
him
want.
whatever.
I walk.
You know,
I
He
talk.
won't fight.
I do as I want to
He
do.
sits over there in his chair with his
Hey, Rick.
tag team
Yeah,
partner.
man.
Don't y'all have set up a ring outside? Don't y'all used to set up rings
Yeah, we
outside?
did it one time.
used
That's
to.
before we got a building to put it in, and that way we can do it whether it's raining or not.
Hey, look, man, just set one up outside and tie y'all together, man. Let y'all go at it.
Who needs a ring? Just let
Hey,
him go
I'm
free.
all for it.
Hey, how about that, Don?
Don't need no ring. We proved that last week.
Hey, I don't care.
Feel the steering wheel in my
I don't
hand.
care.
I believe you can
Right
beat
over the
him, man.
I tell you what, this is how I look at it. If
I had
before,
to throw a loop
hey
on my
Carson,
car.
listen to
That's
this.
good.
Wait a minute
All right,
now.
I've got the bad ribs. Your little knee it's all better and everything now. If the AIWF can let me know by tonight that they'll let me wrestle you, then tonight I don't care if I got a match with Cobra. I'll wrestle that too.
There you go, Don.
It's going to be a
You
double
got-
match tonight then?
If the
And then when he
AIWF
gets
will
beat,
let me know
when he gets
before
beat after
tonight,
that,
then I can
Cobra
wrestle
beat
you
you,
at the Boxing
and then you beat
Center
him. He's going,
tonight.
whine, well, I was
Then it's me
tired.
and
I
you,
was
Don.
devastated over
My
losing
question's for
hire.
you, Don
I lost
Carson.
my hire.
Why are you ignoring me now, Don?
We ain't ignoring you.
I'm not looking
We're
at
ready
the
to
camera.
take
I'm
the
looking
fight.
past the
We're
camera.
ready
Your
to
big
have the
fat
fight
ugly
done
face
tonight.
sitting right over there,
We can
Don.
do it tonight.
If the AIWF will let me know that I can wrestle you
He
tonight,
will not
then I'll
fight you.
take you tonight.
Let's do
He
it,
will
brother.
not fight
If
you.
they'll sanction the match, let's do it.
Hey, what time are y'all
To
out?
be honest with you,
I think that-
I may not care if they sanction it or not, Don.
I got a question
Don't
for
Turn
you.
the light out. We'll
It don't
do
matter.
lights out,
I think
We'll
they
do
wanna see it
cages.
too.
I'll do
Why
dog
don't-
collars. You name it, baby.
Hey,
I'll
man,
do
y'all
it.
I got a
really-
question
hey,
for you.
Rick,
Yeah,
Go
man.
ahead, man.
man, they need to let one of y'all talk at a time, man. This is messing up everything.
I know.
Yeah, you're exactly
You know,
right. I mean, the
Hey, it's getting
fans
worse,
is-
man. It ain't even interesting no more. You can't understand what
I
happened.
watched the show on television last week and it was a bunch of static, man. I know what you're talking about.
I mean,
I agree.
one of you
I don't know,
talk,
that's just
or
stupidity
either
of his.
one of you
You see,
leave, man.
he even sits over and runs his mouth when I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
I know.
Because I'm not really interested in anything this man has to say.
I'm trying to interject in this
another
thing and keep it
typical
calm, and it seems impossible,
Don
man.
Carson.
I'm serious.
Hey, listen, Don. Hey,
What?
put it on Don Carson.
I'm listening.
Hey,
Wait a minute.
listen.
They'll switch
Here we
it.
go.
And you ain't gonna never do nothing unless you let somebody talk.
Well, all I hear is Rick Deezel and you flapping their guns.
Well,
you
you
ain't
ain't
asked a
giving me a
good.
chance, man.
Hold on a minute. You haven't asked a
He's
good
afraid
question.
you're gonna say something
You
that
haven't asked a good
makes sense.
question.
Okay,
He
you
has-
be quiet then. Let
he
me
has-
talk, okay?
I'm listening.
All
Go
right,
right ahead. You got your opportunity right here. It
Are
is.
you
Do it.
finished? Are you finished?
I'm
I
ready.
think that they should tie y'all together and just get it over with, and then it'll be settled. That's
We can
all
do
it
that.
is.
We can do
let the people in this town decide, okay?
I agree with
We can
you.
do that. That won't matter at all.
I tell you
Let
what.
everybody call in and say that they want a match. How's that, Diesel?
Hey, I'm
When
all
them strap
for it,
matches
man.
We'll
work
do
for
this.
me.
Hold on a minute.
right. That
Hold on a minute. Let me
sounds
say
pretty
this.
good.
Let me
It
say
will
this.
happen.
Let me say
Go
this
ahead,
real
go
quick.
ahead.
All right, go ahead.
See,
Let them
I
talk.
try to talk. They run their mouth.
I know, it's
I try
okay,
to give
let
them.
them talk to you.
They're ignorant.
Listen up.
Okay.
This is what we'll do. The people of Martinsville put together. You draw a poll. You call Cable 6. You write in. You do whatever you want to do. You name the match, the type, the style. You tell us. We'll go ahead and it may
We'll
not
work
happen
a contract
tonight,
up
but we
on
will
that.
get a contract together the next time we're in the
Yep,
boxing
we
center,
will.
or whatever the contracts say, or the AIWF wants us to do,
Won't be no
whatever the people
excuses
in this
then.
town wants us to do, whatever kind of match they want to have.
Okay.
We'll do it.
All right, listen.
Then we'll
I'll
find
be
out
the
how big
first
a man
one.
he is.
I want a strap match.
A what match?
That's cool.
Strap match.
Strap match is great.
All right, good luck, man. I'll let you go. Good
All right,
luck,
man.
Jason.
Beat him like a dog.
Well, looks like we got a strap match going so far.
Well, there's vote number one.
Hey,
Rest you
Don,
people get on
listen.
home.
I got my vote.
Yeah, he's on there. Go
Hey,
ahead.
Don,
Yes, ma'am.
if you'll hold down Rick, I'll shortcut his hair, because I know
all
he needs
right.
it. And that one's sitting beside of him, too.
You want to hold my scissors?
Yeah.
All right.
Another
Hey.
intelligent. Now, how many people have we had call in here today
Oh, they
and talk
hired him.
and brag
There's two
and
right
talk
there.
good about us
Intelligence.
and put them down
Two
in their
ladies.
hippie ways over there?
Watch them. They're getting ready to react.
Look
Now,
at, look
see,
at,
you
see,
interrupt this
talk
man.
about stunned
Look
now.
at
Look at him sitting over there.
Hey, Brian Danzig needs a haircut too.
Yeah, he needs just like.
I hope
Hey.
I hope you
I'll
wipe
sure
them
do it
boots
if you'll
off.
hold one of them down,
I
because
hope
I'm
you
not
wipe them
strong enough
boots
to
off
hold
before
them
you come
down.
in the building.
Wipe
They're
him across his
interrupting.
forehead.
They talk about everybody else, but yet they're interrupting this young lady when she's trying to talk.
They
There
can't
you
deal
go.
with
They talk about
criticism.
me.
They
Hey,
cannot
I admit,
deal with
John
criticism.
Carson's got the biggest mouth in the
Yep.
business, baby, and I don't mind admitting it.
For sure.
And I do. I'll run that mouth anybody who'll listen. But it
Tell
goes
him,
like
Don.
this. It goes like this. I do what it takes to get the job done. I know what it takes to get it done, and I ain't scared to do what it
Well, I
takes.
wanna
you
know
done
if
that
you
job
the one
last
that
week,
got
didn't
Sebastian
you?
pregnant.
Sebastian Kane's wife was expecting.
He's having the baby
Sebastian
right
Kane,
now.
she is having
That's
the baby.
another disrespectful blow on his part.
Here we go.
I mean,
Here we go. The
you know,
Went through Lamar's, man. Come
his
on.
wife, lovely lady,
Shows your colors.
she's having a youngin'
Hopefully,
today.
if the people of Martinsville have any sense in the world, here's a woman having a child, which is supposed to be
That's
the greatest
just-
thing in a man's life or a woman's life. And they're making fun of it. That's fine.
Why
That's
ain't you
damn
there,
making
man?
fun of you.
Yeah, you.
They cannot. They.
Hey, Rick,
I don't
did
see
you
how they
hear
can
what I
idolize
said?
that.
Yeah, I heard what you
Goober.
said.
He's a
You
goober.
said it 3 times.
No, I said at least he's capable of getting somebody pregnant, unlike you.
You got your
And I
protection.
think
You got
God
you got your
knows this
protection
show.
sitting right beside you, Diesel. Did you pull him out of your wallet, or did you just stretch the whole thing over him, or what? You brought Danzig here to protect you once again,
He's
brother.
scared. It shows you all
hey,
again.
Don.
how scared
Jimmy
he
got
is.
tired of
Don.
guarding your
It
back.
shows
You got
all
mad
again.
at him. You
Hey,
kicked
Don.
him off.
Hey, Don. Have you thought that maybe Brian's here because he has to wrestle tonight?
What's he doing on the show with you sitting beside you? Is he
He's
protecting
always
you?
here. He's always here when we
That's
wrestle in
true.
Martin.
That's true.
Right.
He wasn't here last
Protection.
week, was he?
Well, wasn't here last week to protect
Don't-
you.
don't-
And he
Watch
got,
what
he's
happened.
scared. He come in today. Did you see him when he come in? When he come into the set today, he was peeking around the doors
Oh,
and
I
stuff,
seen that.
hollering, "Come here, Brian! Come here, Brian!
Brian, go down
Lee,
the
go in
hallway
first. You go
Brian.
in first,
You
Brian."
go first. Yeah, I've
I mean,
seen all
don't
that.
think if you try something, I mean, don't think I won't be on you. But I mean, that's not why I'm here.
Oh,
You might get on, but you're gonna get off real quick.
He's on the
Because
show
you're too
every
stupid to
time
say
we
they're
wrestle.
intelligent. Why are you here? Protecting Rick Deezel. You're his protection. Understand?
He come to
Yeah,
get a
let's
haircut.
just go
just
ahead.
like
That's
these.
the way. That's why Bad Brad. That's why
Hello,
Justin
you on
Jimmy
there?
have left you.
Hey,
They
Eddie.
just don't.
Hey, how
want
you
you.
doing?
Hey,
Rick, are y'all giving out discount tickets for the boxing center?
I have no idea. They haven't told me. I've been so busy with motor
far as
mouth
I know,
over here, I
no.
haven't known.
Speaking of boxing center,
Come on down and find out.
You can call them down here at the station and see what they got worked out.
All right, Dawn. You have to use these chairs and cars and all that in the
Not
ring
really.
and all that. Well, why don't you go to ECW? Because Rick don't have to use that
What?
much unless he gets outside the ring.
That's right. I do it the way I do it the way the AIWF rules state to do it.
Right. That's why I saw frying
2x4s.
pans, 2x4s.
No, I'll tell you
coming
what.
in.
It's part of the rules, man.
You
Right.
can use that stuff on the outside.
Exactly.
You gotta
Well, I
keep
saw
it.
you with it in there not long ago in the
He
ring.
had it in the
Diesel.
ring, didn't he?
Now, if me and you's in a match,
Mount Airy.
if me and you are in a
Wow,
match,
that stunned him. I saw a table and some other things in the ring.
Hey, that's-
Don, it
I
was a
believe you're
weapons
right.
match. It was
it's
legal to bring it
So?
in.
So,
I'll tell you what, when me and you have our match, if you can get a car in the building, you can hit me with it, all right?
brother, that ain't no problem. I get me a
Henry
Volkswagen. I
Ford would
come on in
love
there.
you.
Hey, Brian, you going to be at
Remember this
ringside
painting?
helping Rick tonight?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
on
I'll
my
be
wrist.
at ringside with him.
Oh, look. Gotta hate that.
Oh, I do.
Gotta hate
Got a
that.
heck of a body, man.
Picking gravel out of his knees and everything.
Oh, you know it hurt.
And I'm
No, it
also
had
going to be there.
That had to hurt.
Jumping Jimmy.
It just had to hurt.
yeah, you're taking on Jumpy Jimmy, the I guess you
Jumping
call him the
Jimmy.
defector.
Yeah, that's well. He
Mr.
didn't-
Lazy Bones.
He didn't defect.
I don't have nothing against Jumping Jimmy. I'm just kind of.
That's what.
Well, he kind of did because he didn't show up
That's
for
why
the
they're
matches and
cowards,
stuff,
man. That's
so,
why they
I mean,
Well,
y'all kind of helped
it was
him.
that,
has a
it was
neater
that,
haircut than what
the
they got.
frustration was building. up
Anybody's
because of
haircut.
showing up and everything.
My dog,
And
backside
then
of my dog's got a
it
neater
hurt
haircut in it right
his
there.
Got an ugly butt. Too.
I know, got an ugly butt, but a whole lot prettier than that.
Well, I know that. But
If you give Diesel a cigar, it
You
looks
think
like
about
Lassie taking
Hulk
it down.
Hogan getting the belt.
To be honest with you, there's been so much going on in AIWF. I hadn't had a whole lot of time to think
Look
about
at him.
Hulk
He's scared,
Hogan.
man. Look at him.
All I can say is you come down the bottom.
Right on top of the head. Look who runs. Look who runs.
I
But I
tell
caught
you,
him.
I know you caught him.
I think Hogan making the change that he's made was the
Oh, this
best
is
thing
good.
that
This right here.
Everybody hated
This is
him.
good.
Hey, showing
You
it
go out
again.
there, you trade licks a few times, and who goes over the top?
All right, take it easy. Dude, I'm getting frustrated, man. Trying to
Watch
keep
him,
this
watch
show
him go over the
peaceful.
top. Watch him go over the top. I know, you can
Hello,
tell
you
he's
on there?
begging. Please don't hit me,
Hey,
Mr.
Rick
Carson.
Deezel.
What's happening?
What's going on?
The original Macho Man, right?
Is this the original? You got it. Is this
All right.
the Monster Eddie Wilson?
Yeah,
Eddie the Monster
yeah.
Wilson.
I'm not on the screen. They got me off to the side today, but I'm working the phone, so.
There he goes.
Diesel, I want to
See you
know
later,
what's
bye.
going on with Mr. Cellulite over here to the side.
Don,
Won't you bring your old original
Let me
butt
Don
wrinkled
Carson.
head down there and watch me slap the nachos out of it?
Let me tell you something, Don Carson.
If you ain't
I
man
wouldn't
enough to
waste
come
my
say it
precious
first and
time
stay
on
at home.
somebody like you. I got more
people
important
get
things
brave
to do
on
in
the
my
phone.
time.
You
Like
got
love
little
beautiful
TNT
women and
bravery.
climb
That's what he's
mountains and
got.
snow ski out in Colorado.
Go for
All
it.
right,
You
man.
ain't worth my time,
You
Don
do
Carson,
what in
but I'll
Colorado?
tell you
Hold on a
one
minute.
thing.
Hold on a minute. What do you
Rick
do in
Deezel gonna
Colorado?
show you where it's at. And
What do you
I'll
do in
see on the
Colorado?
screen. You
You
think
snow
you're
ski.
big there.
Well, brother,
don't
I'm
know
wrestling
what
in
he does in
Martinsville
Colorado.
tonight at the
Trying to run
boxing center.
somebody
Come
over.
on.
Well, I think you might just find out about it tonight. But let me tell you something, Don
Put your
Carson.
false teeth in. I can't hear you, man.
You can't hear him. You can't hear him because you're doing all that talking.
Let
That's
me tell you
they ain't
something,
talking
Don
all
Carson.
that.
I want you to hang in there. Because I know down there, in the Tennessee
That's
Valley
right.
where you come from, there's got to be some Weight Watchers programs down there somewhere.
I'm watching his weight bounce off the hood of my car right
Well,
now as I speak. What?
And about that first caller that called in, the woman that said that she wasn't going to come down to the boxing center tonight. She was a fan of yours, Don Carson. Well, first of all, of course she ain't going to show up at the boxing center tonight because you can't buy wrestling tickets with food stamps.
Well, I know
see
that's
you got
probably why
food
you
stamps.
won't show up,
That's right.
Are you gonna come down there tonight?
Macho man.
Well, I tell you.
Coulda be, shoulda be, when all you are is wanna be somebody you're not, brother. You say you're the original. I have
prove he's
yet
not.
to hear or see or
prove he's
proof.
not.
Okay?
Well, I tell you what, I ain't got to prove anything to you, Don Carson.
I would hope
anybody
not.
in the AIWF.
He won't
where
show.
I'm going, where I've been, and what I've done is of no
Give him a free
concern of
ticket. Let
yours.
him show you.
I am the original Randy Savage because I carried the
Bring
name
your
in
old bald-headed,
1979.
false teeth falling
I
out,
think the
nacho
Randy
butt
Savage
down.
on
He
the
won't show, man.
WWF came out in August of 1980, but that's of no concern of you. Yeah, I see you
Jabba,
there.
jabba.
Yeah.
Hey, man, come on down
If
to
he
the
was
boxing
some,
center
if he was who
tonight.
he
I know
said
you're
he
gonna be down
would, he
there.
would show up.
Bring some of that
He ain't
beef
gonna
stick
show
and
up.
some crunchy
Yeah.
stuff down to the thing.
Yeah,
and
he
snap
ain't
you
gonna
into
show.
it.
Well, anyhow, I'll tell you what, Eddie, I probably will take you up on that sometime. Right now, I got more important things to
Right.
do.
Hey, man.
Any
Beautiful
excuse to
women,
back
you
up.
know.
He got to go
I tell
take
you
his
what.
Geritol now.
Yeah, I know. Get him some Geritol and some vitamin E and stuff.
Mash him up some bananas.
Look, man,
I tell you what
I'm
you
gonna
can
find
do,
out
man.
what rest home you calling from. Come down there and kick over your checkerboard, old man. Don't come up here messing with me.
I tell you what you can do. You next time you get a chance, you come down to the boxing center and you flaunt your pretty women and stuff over there and show Don Carson what he
pretty
can
woman.
have.
Yeah, got granny feet on the
Girdles and all that stuff, yeah.
More callers get on here. I just
Pepsi
hold
and
my
the
peace
Geritol
anymore.
wire.
Seeing Mr. Big Mouth Cellulite over here
Shut up!
running
It's time
his
to
mouth.
serve tapioca in the restaurant down there. Go
Y'all
ahead.
have a good one, the AIWF. I'll probably be down there soon.
All
Look
right,
here,
man. I
brother.
appreciate it,
Next
man.
time you see Don Carson, he'll be the AIWF heavyweight champion.
He will be. He don't need to say it because he's going to wear that belt.
Farmer sitting beside you, might
Y'all
as well
calm
say
down.
E-I-E-I-O.
Here we go. Show your ignorance,
He
gentlemen.
is ignorant, man.
Hey, also got tonight, we got, who was it,
The
Major
Boxing
Havoc?
Center, you watched it the next
What?
heavyweight
I will
champion.
get it there.
We've been
Sitting right
trying
here in
real
front of
hard
you,
to tell
David.
everybody about the
What's
show
going
tonight,
on?
but we can't. It's the same thing
Now,
it
let
was
me-
last week.
They
We'll be
talk
probably
all the
lucky
time.
if there's
Constant.
10
Just
people there because they
constant.
can't
Jabber,
hear
jabber,
us.
Let me talk about the show for a
The
minute.
pot calling the kettle black, right?
Let me talk about the show for a
Stupid,
minute.
man. Just
Look
stupid.
at it.
We got Major Havoc, Johnny Reb going up against Unknown Soldier
And Major
and Major
Breaking.
Breckenridge tonight.
That-
Jumpin' Jimmy going up against Brian Danzig.
That's pretty
right?
good. He's undefeated.
Okay, then we got Big Mouth Don Carson over there.
Heavyweight champion Don Carson.
Heavyweight champion. Get it right there, Weasel boy.
We made the promise. Championship's coming home.
And that's going to be tonight at the Boxing Center and be some other matches too.
I made that agreement.
Only $5,
did.
so come on down tonight. 8 o'clock. Let's take a call. Hello, you on there?
Yes, I need to speak to Don again.
There he is.
This is the first caller.
Oh,
okay,
no.
and I want that man to know I ain't on welfare, because if I was on welfare, I wouldn't have the telephone. Second of all, I wouldn't have cable 6, I don't think I
Tell
would.
him.
You be driving big
Set it
truck.
straight now.
Set the
I'm
nacho man
going to
straight.
set the record straight. I am going to be there tonight. I've never been to a wrestling match before, but I
Have to give
like
her
Don's
autograph, Don.
attitude. And buddy, I'm going to tell you, these rednecks over here, these
Tell 'em, lady.
long-haired redneck hippies over
Hippie
here,
type
they need
Pico
to
talking
band.
about me.
He said he's for peace and love.
Peace and love.
One
Yeah,
thing he'd love is a sheep back
See how
up to a
close they
stump.
leaning on
Oh, I'm a redneck
I'll tell you
wannabe.
what,
You see any redneck clothes on me?
Eddie Wilson. Let the lady call.
But I'm going to be there
See some
tonight, Don, and I'm
diapers
going
on
to
you.
tell them that I will be there, and I'm going to ask for you personally.
I know. Hey, look at
Ma'am, please do.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. All right, here we go again.
What I liked about that,
You boys show
okay.
yourself. You act up because you don't agree with your opinions.
Yeah,
See,
we
you
let her
prove
say
your
what
points.
they
on
can't
what
stand
you are,
criticism.
with how you
We
are.
let her say what she wanted to say, but we're going to say what we want to say back.
Right.
Oh,
and
they
I'm
sit
not
over there.
allowed-
They sit over
and
there
I'm
and
not
make
allowed-
faces,
Hey, I'm a little
stand up
louder
and
than
show the
the
bottoms of their
person
shoes
I
and
agree.
stuff.
Let's take
But I'm
a
not
call.
allowed
How
to speak
ignorant
my
can they
opinion.
be?
All right.
Hello,
yeah.
you on there?
Hey, Rick.
Yeah.
Today is the worst 2 weeks of y'all's show that's ever been on television.
I know, because everybody runs their mouth so much.
I
you
know
can't
Rick
hear
Deezel
anything.
over here running his
Well,
mouth
you
on the
can't-
TVA.
You can't have a show.
Right, got his butt whooped, didn't he?
You
Got his
can't,
butt
you
whooped.
can't have a call-in talk show.
You can't
with
stand it.
People
Yeah,
in Martinsville
but-
crying, he got a
I know,
butt
you
whooped.
got
And he jumps up, runs down the highway. Oh, Rick.
And who goes to the hospital?
M2 over or whatever, sitting there running the mouth, and you
That's
can't
us,
hear what
baby.
you're advertising or whatever.
If they ain't didn't ever cause trouble, man. We took us
caused
what?
the trouble and
40
we
minutes
fixed
to
the
get
trouble.
the
That's
show
right,
results
baby.
out.
He went to the hospital. End of discussion.
He did.
I do want to
He could not.
apologize.
End
to
of
all
discussion.
I think something ought to be done.
I do.
Take some of it off or just cut the
Look
whole
right
show
there.
out.
Perfect poster children for birth control.
It's not worth two
I tell you,
cents
whatever.
because you can't understand the
The
advertising.
worst one would be the one down there, Eddie Wilson.
Yeah.
That
That's good,
boy,
man.
I tell you.
Hey, man, I'm sorry.
We ain't gonna lower ourselves.
You have
We ain't gonna
pictures of
lower
his mom?
ourselves
Let's
to your
see
level
pictures
no
of his
more,
mom.
Don Carson.
I do want to apologize.
God, put them pictures up.
I do
Him
want to
Marshall
apologize
does the
to all
pictures.
the
I can't
wrestling
stand the
fans
pictures of
that
his mom.
do think that the last 2 weeks of this show has been the worst.
It's been
Especially
the
the
ones
one
that
that got cut off
Rick Deezel got his
early.
butt
This
whooped.
last 2 weeks
Shut
has
up
been the
for a
best
minute.
shows that they've had.
Especially the one that got cut off
We're here.
early. We like
we're
to apologize
we're
to
showing
him
everybody what we
especially.
are.
Because we don't like to cut anybody off.
Well, that's
Best
the
show
last
they've
thing we
had.
want. is
We're real
people
sorry,
think the
man, if
show's
you're
going
still
down.
watching the show.
Right, well.
Oh, the ratings are up since
Hello,
we
you
come
on
on.
there?
They're watching, baby. I'm here.
Yeah, so the ratings is rose. You asked y'all.
Go ahead.
Hey, Don.
Yes.
Rick Deezel will kick your butt any day of the week.
He went to the hospital last week. What do you mean any day of the week? Last week he didn't
He
do
couldn't do it.
That any day of the week ended last
He
Saturday.
run out the door and then he got thrown over the balcony.
Right there at the hospital.
Yeah, leave me
He
on
that
it.
little driveway up there going,
Yeah.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Please
Your
help me.
information.
Give me a
Oh,
shot.
my
Do
ribs
something
are
for me.
hurting.
Rick never went to the hospital. He decided.
Oh, listen,
Now you lied there about Eddie
Weasel talking.
Wilson. You
We see
lied
who
there
got
about
up and
Eddie
left me
Wilson.
on
Now you
stage
lied
myself,
there
and I
about
had to
Rick
show
said
you.
I never went to the hospital.
He turned around. He
Check
said,
the records, brother.
he said,
check
I
your
don't have
records.
to go to the hospital. He said,
Because
he turned it
when all
down,
was
man.
said,
He said,
he
I
was
hurt
going to the
my-
hospital. We
I have
see who
somebody
got
here that said he
scared,
got
jumped up,
bruised
took off
ribs.
running, left me
Where
on the
did you
set.
go in that
And
white
I had
car?
to show to
Where did you go in
myself.
that white car? Because I
Don.
turned around, I came back
It
out of
wasn't
my
no white
parking
car.
spot,
It was
and
gray.
he left.
Don, it wasn't white.
Whatever color the car was.
The color of the car doesn't
Isn't
matter.
it
The
relevant?
fact is, you went to the
Mike,
hospital.
You went somewhere. You got off the property because I came right back to my parking spot. I come right back inside, and you were
He was
gone.
gone. He was
Where
hurt.
did you go?
Crying.
Please, Don's gonna hurt me some more.
He was
Get me out of
whining
here.
about how he
Brian
couldn't stand
is
the pain.
I understand.
Let's
You
try
didn't
to
tell me
get
that
the
Brian
show.
wasn't here. Brian wasn't
Look,
here.
we done
That's
had
okay.
people hang up.
Let's
go ahead and take
try
the
to
call.
get the show back the way the show was meant to be.
Hello, you on there?
Hey, Rick. Hey, Eddie.
What's going on?
Hey, man, I got one thing to say about old Don Carson.
What's that?
Evidently he's never heard that rule that God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth, and that's for a reason. But you can't expect much better manners from a man with 2 asses.
There
Oh,
that
my
shows more
goodness.
ignorance to the people here in
Martinsville
Martinsville talking
Spiders,
like this over the telephone,
Yeah.
over live
Hey, young
TV
Is this
talking
Lee?
like this.
Y'all
Hey,
say
I
it.
that is so
That's
disrespectful
why
to the
Don
younger
Surry's
generation.
doing so much talking, because he's afraid that if he gives anybody half a chance, they'll get what they want to say in.
You're not going to run your mouth.
We don't like to hear that kind of language on the show.
Right now.
Tell me him running his mouth over there ain't bad television.
Right.
Because it like
Bad television is
makes
seeing
us-
your
Your
phony
picture
face
on
on
the
it.
screen, Eddie Wilson, that's just bad.
Show him a picture of his
Right?
mom.
Look at
That's
you,
just bad
fat
period.
boy.
You look like Eddie Munster's
show him
son.
a picture of
Shut
his
up
mom.
before I
Jake
send
Wood,
you
I
back
think you
home
got about
to
half a
Herman.
foot that
All right? With a butt whooping
You
like
go
Rick
on
Deezel
back.
got.
You go
We'll
on
send
back
them
to
over
Tennessee.
the rail one at a time. Won't we?
We'll catch y'all, man.
All
All
right,
right,
open the
man,
door,
take it
Jake.
easy.
I'll open that door and we'll send them over
I'm
one
tired,
at a
of this,
time.
I'm tired of this crap, man.
Oh,
Why can't we have
well,
some?
He ain't gonna do nothing about it.
Stop me.
You keep on, I will. I'll take
Try,
this
brother.
microphone off.
Come and stop me. Open
He
the
ain't
We ain't
coming
got no
over here.
calls. Can you ever remember a
done
time
been
we had
off
no
way
calls?
more
He ain't
than
coming
you.
over here.
Don Carson's
Stay in
on
that
there.
seat, brother.
Can you
He's
imagine
sitting
what
over
it'd be
there.
if he hit his own
Well,
stuff?
The carnage.
Look at
that
it
Eddie
this
Wilson
way.
had.
I know, he's
If you
stupid,
couldn't get a
man.
word in
He's
edgewise, would you
he's
call
stupid.
Well, you
in?
know,
No.
I hear this
Exactly.
man over here running.
Hello,
back
you on
talking
there?
about me.
I know.
Well, it was. I'll tell you
They
what,
do. He
there's this
picked
guy
up the phone
watching.
to the hook up.
I know, they knew
You're
who they
supposed to
was
get on
gonna
the air
If you couldn't
today.
get a word in edgewise, Eddie, you wouldn't call
Listen
in.
to him. Listen to him.
One of my friends said he was gonna call in.
people
and
call
he
in.
really like you too good, but
you gotta
I
have
told
a
him he
We
could
can
call in.
civilize
We let
people
on here.
calling
We
in
let
and wanting
people
to talk
talk
to
on
us
here.
and want to
So I
show
told
us
him
the
to go ahead and call
gratitude
in.
that we deserve, and then they got to spit
Hello,
out.
you on
our
there?
mouth.
Yeah, let me ask y'all something.
Golly, man.
Y'all up there, all
Sense
bull
it.
cramping
No, we
around,
can't
talking
speak
all
out
this
for it.
junk to
We're
each
not
other.
allowed
Why
to
don't
speak
y'all
out
just
for
quit
it.
running your mouth like that and do the show?
I agree.
Well, that's what we've been trying to
Do it
do.
in
See,
the
the show
ring.
usually runs real smooth.
Right, but you got Eddie Wilson running his
going
mouth.
to,
Rick
Yeah.
Diesel changing subject, trying to
And
piss me off.
then we got Loverboy there in the middle. You know, he shows up today.
Maybe
look like
just sit over
somebody's
there and
boy. I know he
gab
does.
to
Amongst
themselves
themselves.
to where they're not as
Sasquatch or
loud.
something like
I've
that.
been trying to keep the peace on here, but it just ain't
phones are
working.
lighting
Check
up
out
again.
them little
We'll
socks you
try
got
to,
on. Both of them got
talk
matching
to the
socks. Ain't that
fans.
cute?
Yeah,
They must
and,
have. They got them matching socks.
and,
you know.
Shut up, man, at Don Carson.
They're over there running their mouth. They have to mumble the whole
if
show.
we just ignore them, maybe they'll go away.
Won't
We ain't
y'all
going
just
away.
Let me tell you something.
We're listening, man. Go ahead.
Go ahead, man.
Y'all so good and everything. Why are y'all sitting there? Why ain't y'all going to WWF or the WCW and wrestling the big boys?
I really don't want to.
I really have no desire to.
I wouldn't want to go to WCW or WWF.
Scared.
ECW maybe.
Nasty place
I'd
to be.
kind of like to go there. Just
Well,
to see. I mean, I might not could take it. I don't know, but I'd like to
wouldn't
see if
wanna
I
go
could.
Go there. I mean,
To be honest with you,
AIWF
to
is
me,
so
the
much better.
WWF is just a clown show now. And
Everybody's made up
WCW,
and dressed up.
why would anybody go there? Because you could not even get no airtime because they're so worried about the New World Order, Sting and Luger and the Horsemen. Everybody
to
else
agree
coming
with
in
you
is
right
just,
now.
Listen
you know what I'm
to
saying?
me.
They're
Well,
nobody.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. Hold on, guys. This is one point me and Rick Deezel and all them boys
Yes.
with him and
We
all
gotta
the boys
agree.
in AIWF agree on. Why waste
Got
your
to
time?
agree.
I'm not going to paint myself up like a clown and jop around all over the ring. I'm not going to be an alcoholic over here in the corner like Jake Snake, whatever his name is, Jerry the King Lawler, wear a little crown on, be a Burger King.
I agree with you. Jerry King
That's a
Lawler's a
waste.
big fat sissy.
I will say this much.
Exactly.
AIWF is wrestling. By grannies, when we get in there, we do business the way business is meant to be. Hey, we get wild, we get upset, and we get mad at one another. But by grannies, why would I want to look like that?
Well, I'm going to tell you. You had a hard time with Diesel last week.
No.
Really? I
When
didn't
y'all was going in in the office, you was the first one out the door.
No,
he was
trying
leading the
to
way
get
out the
away,
door.
man.
Diesel
And if
goes,
you'll notice,
please
they're
let
not-
me out. Please let me out. I opened the door for him. He hit me from behind. Oh, okay,
How
that's
come you
fine.
went out?
Look,
if you
right
notice-
there, look at your
look at that.
television screen. Where's he going?
If you notice, man,
Where's he going?
What's he
Mr.
dragging
Charles
across
ain't
the
showing
my
him.
car. There's my car
It's
back
called a
in my
behind.
parking spot.
But what if he'd have got in the car?
And that is a white or gray Ford Probe, if I'm.
You said
correct.
white.
Shut up, Eddie Wilson.
if
Also
you
said
think
you
about
was
it, man,
decent one time.
Mr. Charles is not exactly showing the butt whipping Don Carson took inside the
Silver
building before we got out
Ford
there.
Pro.
I didn't see no butt whipping.
So, if you
Let me
really
tell you something, Don Carson.
What?
I don't know you.
Good.
I don't know, and I tell you
I've got a
what,
class of friends.
I bet you if you ever mess with Sting,
Who? Stink.
You know, Sting had to start off in a small organization too, though. I mean,
yeah.
some guys
He-
make it,
he
some
He
guys
can handle
don't.
the big boys though.
Oh, I'll give you credit. He
Who's
can.
going to handle one of them?
I never claimed
Carson,
that.
I
but
bet you
I don't
couldn't
do
even-
the.
Yeah,
I
bet
do
you
the
couldn't
things the
even
real
beat
way.
that
I don't have to
Vader.
paint my face and run around.
I wouldn't want to
scream at
wrestle
people.
with Sting
there's
on
no need
Vader
to. I mean,
myself,
and all
I'm
this
too
kind of
small,
stuff. Why?
but, you know.
I bet you
Diesel
couldn't
must
even
paint his
pick up
face after he gets
Vader.
his hair cut though, so
Don
nobody
Carson.
recognize him.
I'd like to announce there though one day. That'd be nice.
He's not paying no attention, man. He's too
That's-
busy running his
no.
mouth.
Good. Well,
I do
good.
apologize.
Right. You need to apologize for
We've been
yourself.
trying to keep
Yeah.
the show peaceful
So
the whole
ignorant
time.
over
It just ain't
everything.
working.
Stupidity.
I wouldn't waste my time in that upper organization. You know, AIWF is a growing organization. And one day, if you people will keep your eyes on this organization, you will see we will we will scoot ourselves in, and we will climb the rankings, and we will be in the top 3.
Why don't y'all do it like this? Go tonight when y'all wrestle each other, and if you win, you cut Rick Deezel's hair. If he wins, you leave.
He's already
He's got
signed
a
a
match
match with
signed.
Snake
Yeah.
for his hair versus Snake at the Boxing Center tonight. I have already signed a match to go after the AIWF heavyweight title. We do have prior obligations, and we are required to keep them.
Yep.
That is a requirement the AIWF has.
But after those
And
matches
they can-
are over,
they
who
can
knows?
get the paperwork
Yeah,
done.
exactly.
Why
And they
don't
can
y'all
get it
just
to
stay
the
an
and they can
extra
get it
20
to the Boxing
minutes
Center
there,
tonight.
and you
I'll
and
do it.
him go at it.
Hey, I'm all for it.
Hey, don't think it won't happen.
Hey, after
as long as they got
after
enough
the
available.
matches we're scheduled to wrestle tonight is over, who knows?
We can cut them lights off.
They'll turn and run, man. They go out
Yeah,
the
You're the
door.
man you say you are. After the matches is over, you'll challenge him. If you win, he leaves. If you win, he cuts your. He wins you. He cuts your hair.
Whoa, wait a minute. Let's do it like this. If I win, I cut his hair. If he wins, I have to leave.
Yeah.
How about
Why not if I win, I cut his hair and he leaves?
That's right.
And if he wins, I'll leave. I'll come on public television, shake his hand, and tell him he's a better man than me.
And if you win the belt, he gets the belt too. How about that?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a big if.
I ain't scared.
That
I'm
way,
scared.
if you win, you get
That
2
sounds
things
good to me.
from him. You cut his
He
hair
won't
and he
have it. He
leaves.
can't have it.
And if he wins, he gets 2 things. You leave, and he gets your belt.
Done deal.
We can do that.
If the AIWF will sign this
But anyway,
stuff,
if you
we'll get it
leave.
done.
I'll sign it. I'll send it to him. I ain't worried about it.
There you go.
Sure,
It's got my approval.
That sounds like a match. It just shows if y'all, which one of y'all is the best man.
No problems here.
Sounds good.
I'm ready.
If Diesel gets beat though, he gonna whine.
I don't care if I do got bad ribs. It don't bother me.
Yeah, my ribs hurt. I was tired from my other fight.
If y'all two can get up in the ring and duke it out and not have nobody coming in.
No involvement from nobody.
Can I get my
That would be nice.
You probably can. You can get your car through the front door.
So we get quiet over it, Don.
That's the only way you can prove who's the man.
That's the best way. I mean, I agree with you. I said earlier in the show. I said after my match is over with Cobra tonight,
Yeah.
I don't care. I'll go right back in there with Don Carson. He don't bother me a bit.
If
AIWF
committee will sign it, we'll do it.
Yep.
That's the way y'all
No
should do it.
involvement from nobody else. Let them go at it.
And let all the other people stay out of it.
And we'll show Martinsville who's the man.
That's right.
Y'all say that the WWF and all that's fake. Well, the reason it is because they have people coming in and blowing the matches up.
We never said anything about them being fake. I just said there's turning into a bunch of circuses and clown shows.
Well, I mean,
they're wrestling, but they're dressing them
on
up funny.
WCW, they can't hardly finish a match without somebody coming in.
I agree.
Yeah,
Like the Flair and Hogan match.
I agree with you, man.
Sting and Luger against the New World Order.
WCW got
The referee had to,
Yeah, we do.
cause a bunch of crap.
Like you said
They
before.
can't even hardly change to it.
Exactly.
Gomez.
yeah, you're right.
He does look like
So
Cousin
y'all
Ed,
might
don't
make it interesting if y'all talk
he? He
to
looks a whole
y'all's
lot like Cousin Ed. Wait, you sitting there got all that
whoever y'all have to talk to get that done. You might have more people up there tonight.
Hey, that's a good idea, man.
Exactly true.
I'm telling
I don't think
you,
he did,
chances
baby.
are it's going to happen because Don Carson's whining about the committee and all that, but
We ain't worried about the
We're not
committee.
concerned
We
about
can do
that.
this without the
I'll
committee.
do it. You just
I
tell
don't
me
have
you
to
want
have-
it. Nah,
We'll
Alright,
be in the
guys,
ring. We'll
let me
be
ask you a
waiting for
question.
you. You
Don.
show up, we'll fight.
Wait, I got a question.
What?
If Don Hopkins, doesn't he have the power to sanction a match? Or does he or does he not?
No.
I really
To
don't
my
know.
knowledge, I don't think he does.
You don't think he does?
No.
No, man.
Well, it might not be
I
a,
don't think it matters though.
maybe not a title.
doesn't
match.
Why does it matter?
We'll do it in the street.
It don't-
We'll do it in the parking lot. We'll do it in the building. We'll
Get
do it
in the
the
ring and
basement.
fight.
We'll do it anywhere. I'll do it out here in the parking lot. Just give me the keys to my
Well,
car.
why don't y'all get whoever it has to sanction the match? And if everybody votes on it, everybody in the Henry
Even if it
County
don't get
area
sanctioned,
call in
big
and
deal.
vote
Let you fight.
on it.
We got to get it when people can talk
Hey.
first, though.
That's true, man.
I'm talking.
Yeah,
It
you're
seems like
talking.
he's sitting there
He gonna
pretty
get
cool.
his haircut now.
I mean, you know what I'm saying. He is now, but he wasn't early.
He's scared. Look at him
Yeah, but
shake
that's
over.
because both of y'all, y'all got to sit there and let the people talk.
I agree with you.
Well, I've been trying to say that through the whole
About each
show.
other's
Look at him
mamas.
interrupt.
I've been trying to keep
Your
pace.
mamas ain't got nothing to do with this.
I know he was turning this thing into a clown show last week.
Your mama's just at home or wherever. They ain't got nothing to do with this stuff. Y'all sitting up there doing
That's
that.
exactly right. I agree with you.
He agreed.
See who had the show when it was
Fire,
already.
fire
We
last
were holding the ground, boys.
It was a TVA.
All right, man. We appreciate it.
All right.
Well, let's take another call here. We ain't got much time.
Hello.
You on there?
This is Charles Rourke. How y'all doing?
Oh.
Hey, Charles. Things must have got too
let's
calm.
do it. Hey, Charles.
Things must have got too calm right here,
Nowhere
Charles.
now.
We started actually
Mr.
talking
Brown
to the fans,
Moser.
and letting the
Check
fans
bounce.
Then Charles
enjoy
calls
themselves.
in.
Okay, listen. I'll tell you
That's
what.
Charles. if he's
We'll even
checked
let
out.
Charles do. We'll even let Charles talk.
Go ahead.
That's right.
I gotta let you guys both know.
All right.
I think you both suck.
Do what?
I think Carson and Rick Deezel are not good TV hosts. I think, when you size it up, Carson, you just got a big ego, and that's the only thing you can go on.
Wait a minute.
I think it's the only thing that makes
Ego, he
you,
says.
do
If Rourke was
anything.
man enough,
It's
he
your
would come
ego.
down here and
I
say
mean,
that
what
to
would
your
you be
face.
without your ego, Don Carson?
I showed up, baby, last week as
Yep.
requested. Where were you?
That's exactly right.
Look,
if you were if you
didn't
put
make
his
an
ego
appointment
down,
with
why
me,
don't you
did-
show up
Don
here?
Carson, did you make an appointment with me?
Yes,
There
sir.
we
We
go
had an
again.
appointment Saturday morning.
Show it to me in your book.
Baby, I ain't got my books with me.
Contracts. Break it that appointment.
That's fine.
We'll
back
get the
it-
paperwork.
you can
We got it
ridiculous all
signed.
you
It's in the
want,
truck.
Charles
We'll go
Rourke,
get it.
You go right ahead. You back up on
I mean,
me.
Don,
That's fine.
we had all this planned. We were building you sets,
Yes, sir.
all this stuff.
Right.
I mean, you backstabbed us.
No, sir. You didn't show.
You backstabbed us.
You didn't show.
He
you
wasn't
didn't
here.
bring
He
your
chickened out on
little behind the desk self down
I
here.
can't believe
and
it.
do nothing.
We really,
Don, we
really
didn't have
true.
an
We don't
appointment.
need his
Oh,
And we-
support.
I don't
We don't
need
need
that.
him.
We had
I'm
I
just
mean,
doing his favor.
if
I'm
he
trying
was-
to defend you, Charles Rourke. You come out here and you put your mouth
Yep.
on me.
Yep.
That's a wrong thing to do, brother.
We invested
He
thousands
should
and
have.
thousands
If he
of
was going
dollars
to do
in your
this,
show.
Wonderful.
he did it the cowardly way by calling in.
I know.
You know, he owns the station. Why didn't he come up here personally and do
There.
this?
Right.
Then you go again. You go back mouth.
Hey, that's
You know,
the way he does
some of
me,
these
Don.
things-
He'll run
He's
off
just
in the
like-
room
He's just
somewhere.
like
Some of these
Diesel,
things
you
Diesel
know, with
say
the
is right.
Birdman you on his hat. He's kind
What
of.
did
Do
his check-
what?
Huh?
Did his check clear?
Wait a minute. What'd you say, Charles?
I said some of the things that you say about Don Carson are right.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no, I can't believe it.
Oh, starting to
You know,
change
we ain't
a
got
little
Charles,
bit.
we ain't
There.
got
sit down and have us
we
a meeting about
we ain't got to sit here and take.
Oh, God.
We don't.
Nothing you gotta say.
We shouldn't even be here. We this.
Don Carson, I'm gonna ask you to politely leave the station.
Let's go. Let's go. We will go. We're coming to your house now, buddy. You stepped on the wrong shoes.
He said
now.
politely, Don. Be polite about it.
Charles,
Step off.
You go cash that check he wrote you, baby.
That's right.
If
We'll
you
see
the
who-
big clear,
that's right.
I'll be happy to leave y'all
Yes.
stinking set. I don't like these people that are calling in. The
bathroom smell.
90% of them don't
They're
bathe. They like these long-haired,
Inbreeding.
hippie-looking boys over here. That's fine. Much like you said, folks
Right,
go down here.
Charles,
Can't even go to the bathroom here.
You can't.
6 use the bathroom. I'm gonna be at the
can't.
boxing center tonight.
Be there.
Charles, you need to get yourself together
Yep.
before this night comes over with.
Please leave.
That's your music, ain't it?
That's right. Yeah. Make your exit.